All our directors have been great storytellers, you know, from Bailey Walsh being the obvious, because he was the beginning, and all his pieces were telling short stories, from daydreaming all the way to be thankful for what you got. They're all sort of like the little adventures and little chapters in lives, and I think they feel like you're grabbing a scene from a film, and we always reference movies. And we were lucky from working with Bailey that every other director had a reference point and also wanted to sort of like be up there in the same place. And that communication is managed to sort of like, you know, evolve and sort of like stay that way all the way. And it's great working with Jonathan Glazer again, because, you know, Karma Coma was the first time he'd done a sort of a music video, and going back to work with him after him making 2 amazing movies and being able to get the performances he did out of some great actors, it was just, you know, it was a real privilege.
I remember us thinking to ourselves that, you know, it's groundbreaking on the fact that they were trying to make a video with no takes in it, and we were part of that. And it was groundbreaking for us for the fact that we were out in America doing this video with Bailey Walsh, you know, who was, you know, this brilliant director, you know. There was a sense of us doing something, you know, interesting at the time.
Obviously the idea of a one take was, you know, with no edits, was something that I think a lot of filmmakers always strive to do because of the Orson Welles factor and a touch of evil, that whole opening sequence, that whole thing. You know, if you can do it without editing, it's got to be genius, you know. And Bailey definitely was part of that. Even he was being cheeky in the sense he wanted to do it and be cheeky about it.
I remember the Richard Ashcroft take on it, which was quite hilarious. But yeah, I've seen that repeated a few times, and I've seen, oh God, numerous occasions.
I mean, Walter, you know, the sort of Bittersweet Symphony was actually directed by Walter Stern, who we ended up going on to work with on 3 videos. So obviously, you know, even though we thought it was cheeky, it was good cheeky.